Welcome back. My name is Tobal, and this is Kenshi. So after all that work, we actually opened the safe and found some building materials, but there is a masterwork grade chain shirt. It's rusty, but it's masterwork, so it's not horrible, but it does sell for, it does have a value of 42,000. It'll sell for 10K. So we'll keep this on us for a bit. Maybe we can find someone to take that. I will give it to one of our archers who are going back into the rest of the world. And I guess we'll just take the 190 cats here that are on a string. So that was it. That was Beep's first adventure doing any of the exploration types of things. Remember, he was just really trying to steal some basic goodies and happened to get beat up there. But he was lucky that, aw, he doesn't like people touching him. I actually didn't realize he could even talk the rest of the way, but that's exciting. So Beep, who doesn't like people touching him, will get a little bit of repair done on his leg. I think we're going to have to keep him here for a bit, though, because the challenge is how to get through Akron's shield without getting everyone killed, because there's no, as far as I know, there's no other way out of here. Maybe at the very southern end of this is a way for us to go out. But let's see, if we actually right click over here to path, which way does Beep struggle to? If he turns right, that means there is a path out that way. So I think that's the case. So it looks like there's a path out. If I click over here, oh, maybe there's a path out to the desert through this area. That might be more doable. That way we don't have to fight the Holy Nation by taking Beep through. We can drop him off in one of the desert cities to recover, and we'll bring our archer squad back to meet up with the rest of the main group. Okay, we'll give that a shot. Meanwhile, back at base, for the most part, everyone is recovered. So we're going to send our recovered group down to... We'll send them over to the crossroads right before you start getting into the hive area, Vane. And we'll eventually have our archers meet back up. It shouldn't be the biggest thing in the world to not have them right away. We do want to have them eventually, though. You know what? I haven't checked their skills in a little bit. How are you doing at crossbows? That's not too bad. Precision shooting. So basically, Jade is the best at shooting their allies. Very nice. The rest of the group seems to be doing okay. We are very close to finishing this... iron refinery up. I think I need to basically have Stork stop. Oh, she actually finished her work order. So she was able to finish the last of the Naginata katanas. Now we did research advanced weapons, so I still don't see anything fancy. Refitted blade is the best they can do. We can upgrade this to weaponsmith 2 though. The problem being we are quite short on iron plates at the moment. So I think I'll let our iron plates go towards the next iron refinery here. So Thendu will take care of that. That will allow us to make more iron plates with fewer people. Eventually my goal is to close the gate for a bit so I can have some peace and quiet at our city and let those iron plates start stacking up. In fact, I do plan to have more than is going to be stored. So let's make another iron plate storage outside. And we'll transfer them inside once we have another project for our smith. Rin, are you still... Sorry, not Rin, but Kai, do you have anything to do, really? I mean, I know you do the tanning bed. And I think for the most part you've tanned most everything. Wait, why aren't you actively skinning? Oh, so you don't automatically dump things either. It looks like you need to... Oh, you do. I'm sorry. The output is full. That's quite a lot of leather we have. So let's go ahead and put in another storage for leather. Someone mentioned that there is a mod that gives you an increased amount of storage per box or per item. That might be something we look into. I'm not a huge fan of game-breaking mods that they give you, overwhelming strength or that really change things up. But something that just, you know, like for example, this would then have a max capacity of 1,000 or 500 as opposed to 50. And it helps you get around a lot of those game, not breaking, but it really interferes with your crafting plan. It really interferes with it, so you wind up having a lot of issues. That might be something we look into. Hey, while we're here, and while there's a bunch of bone dogs, do we want to fight the bone dogs right now? I mean, they do a bonus against animals. Let's see if we can just get these 4 alone. Well, there's 5 here now. So what? 2 on each? Does that seem doable? 16, 15. They don't seem too beefy. There's no elders in here. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, I want to see our new katanas in action. And are there any holy people around? No. So you know what, Tobal, we grant you the gift of wearing your arm. So you can. Oh, it doesn't matter because he actually doesn't have Naginata katana anyways because he didn't have the arm at the time. So we'll do this. We'll do 1. You know, attacking 1, 2, 3, 4. Just because we have the right number here, I'll give everyone a manual order to fight them. 30 damage. That is pretty decent with those katanas. So I think these are going to go down really quick. We have the numbers on it. We'll actually send Doc to get in and fight a bit now that everyone has the ability to heal. Oh, wait a minute. Are we not doing too hot here? Did I overestimate us completely? One of them went down. A lot of us are going down at the same time, though. This is a little beast of a fight here. Wing and Griffin went down. Wing just had a pretty bad stomach hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. Bad juju. Who's fighting who? Cloud ninjas. Oh, we got ambushed by cloud ninjas. Did we make it out and we just stopped? I think they were stopped. Oh no. We let's see. Can Alice pick up beep and run? Okay, I think she can get away. How bad are they hurt? Oh, it's not good. A lot of bleeding damage. A lot of bleeding. And they're getting acid damage at the same time. Okay, we'll have to loop around here. Alice has healing on her. Lydia and Jade. Wait, Lydia, did somehow you not get this order to move? Okay, well that's probably for the best. Let's have you go up to your group. And you're going to get the medic job. Why are you not getting this move order? You're not liking this move order at all. Yes, acid rain. We know that's not good. No, neither is getting destroyed by a bunch of ninjas. So we will give her an order just to get out of this zone and into the desert. I guess we can have her start running towards Stoat a bit. Okay, I don't think it's critical enough that she's going to pop before Lydia gets to her, because I can see Lydia's name on the horizon, so that's a good sign. We are going to have to do a little bit of shuffling because there's not enough backs to carry all these people. Let's have Alice run all the way to Stoat, and we'll micromanage Lydia as she comes to the rescue of her fallen sisters here. I think I gave them an order last episode, and they got to that point, and then of course they just stood around not doing anything. So as soon as they started fighting, they got just destroyed. Okay, so who's hurting the most? I think Laura is. So let's get Laura settled in first. I might shuffle them out of the... We have to shuffle them out of this biome though, because they are actually getting actively like burned alive here. This is nice. This is going to help us out, hopefully. Yeah, so they all went on that person. Are those skimmers? Where were they? Haven't been back here in a long time. Back to the land of the skimmers. So the rest of our group is recovering from the dogfight. While we're sitting here, let's go ahead and harvest all the meat, because we'll use that to do some cookout. I think we're okay with the knowledge that we have. We basically pulled aggro on all these guys, so we know that they're getting chased. We don't have to micro that too much. Okay, they all got beat up a bit. I'm gonna have them run into stacks, so I don't have to pay too much attention to our main squad here for a few minutes. Tobal has his arm off, verified that, so he shouldn't get hurt there. Let's double check that Alice gets out of there safely. Of course, I'm running her through a big pile of skimmers. That's fine. That's fine. Is this a place we can go to? A cactus den? I don't remember if that was safe or if that was a hideout for a bunch of thieves. Either way, we'll have her keep running. Oh, Jade actually got up on her own. Awesome. Jade, can you actually treat yourself? You can. Okay, so let's pick up Laura. All her wounds are bandaged up. And we'll have Jade and Laura get out of this zone before they get too burned here. Ah, Jade went down. She just dropped below her KO point. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's have... I'm so nervous about bringing them out by themselves. I don't want to hit a pile of skimmers here, which are actually sitting right there. That's wonderful. What about over here to the side? Well, all of this is actually really, really unfortunate. There's a bunch of skimmers all on this border. Not a great place to be at all. And we're going to have to leave them. I mean, that's the problem, is we can't, we have to micromanage them a bit. Now, Jade's going to be down until she goes back above her KO point. So that's a lot of time spent on the ground prone. And I think skimmers eat people who are down. I don't quite remember, though. We are close to Okran Shield. Let's do this. Let's drop Laura off here. We'll go back and pick Jade. Actually, first treat yourself. Are we completely out of, yeah, we are out of first aid. Let's go get Jade. Yeah, we'll move Jade out of this zone first, and then maybe we'll move them over to Okran Shield. That they should, I think, they do have a place to recover. I'm still hoping that Beep doesn't trigger anyone's rage by just existing when he comes into Stoat, so we'll have to see if that has an effect on anything as well. Our main squad is getting pretty close to stack here, yeah. You guys have anything to sell? No, you just have meat. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and, before we get into the town, let's cook up that meat. And they should cook that on their own. Meanwhile, Lydia... Oh yes, it is unfortunate. Look how much damage. I mean, it takes a long time for that to really kill you, but it can start stacking up, the acid damage. Okay, she's dropped off here. We'll give her a run order. I do hope you're not going to just randomly fall over on us. Jade needs to get healed up pretty soon as well. I think she had healing supplies on her. She just wasn't able to finish the heal job. Yep. Okay, that's okay for now. We also have to be really careful about slavers, because slavers will come through and enslave your people. Okay, so Lydia's taking care of Jade. Alice is taking Goop. My farm's gone, my family's gone, I need food. Well, guess what? I don't have any food other than beef, and he is not very tasty. Well, we're about to find out if Stoat allows hivers. That's going to be a fun lesson, I'm sure. Okay, everyone else is getting healed up. Alice needs to get healed up once she gets back to town. Meanwhile, I hate to... do we shuffle them? Do we take them all at once? Who are you? Should I be wary of you? No, you're just a skelly. Let's go ahead and give Lydia an order to go into Okran Shield here and see if she can't drop that off. Who did you just run through? Okay, it's just that farmer. Home sweet home, back in the Great Desert. So excited to be here. So very excited. Okay, she's still running to the base. I think everyone here should be, or not. Whatever happened to automatically taking care of all your food? Maybe it's a backpack thing again. Who knows? Good. So we'll have enough food at least to start passing that out, and we'll sell all the leather in town. And I might have everyone head back into our main base. Who's holding that? Doc. Let's go ahead and put Wing down. He's okay. Wasn't too bad. I might have us just take a quick nap at this base here at this city, while we kind of micromanage the archers. Okay, so we have to be careful here because they may not appreciate a hiver. Still not quite sure. Okay, didn't seem to trip any alarms there, which is awesome. Let's find ourselves a bar. I think it's one of the bigger buildings here in this town. Is it? No, 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 no. Oh, there it is right there. I just missed it. Okay, so please put beep down up that way. Lydia, how are you doing? You are still on your way to the shield. You're very close to it, though. So that's great. And Alice, you actually need to get a healing kit pretty soon so you could take care of yourself. So we'll have her look into that as well. Good, good. And we'll probably have her go down to the trade shop. God, there are so many samurai in here. I think this is part of the Citizens mod that I'm running. I think it's called something else in the Steam store. We've talked about this a couple times, but I don't see it here. Got a lot of books for sale, but are your books cheaper than normal? No, you're actually overpriced. Okay, so we need to find the adventurer trader if they have it. It's a weapons dealer. That is a. They might have it in this store. The adventurer trader is the guy with the backpack, which I always thought was just a backpack dealer, but no. He's got all sorts of things. Perfect. I think I saw one. Did I not see one? There's a couple of crappy basic first aid kits, which we'll take. That is more than fine. You're obviously overpriced. By the way, whenever you see something for sale, that'll normally be the percentage of the entire city. So everything in this area that's a book, that will be a research artifact book, that'll be 105%. So it'll be a little bit above the average everywhere you go. Alright, so Alice is going to take care of herself. Meanwhile, Lydia has made it over to Akron's shield. Yes, I do hope all the heretics will burn. We're not heretics, though. We're good people. Ooh, a doctor's? That's kind of neat. Can we recover here, or can we only buy things here? Interesting. Splints, medicine, basic first aid kits. We'll grab a big first aid kit here as well while we've got the money. We'll grab a couple, one for each of the archers. I'll tell you what, we'll just drop. We'll just drop Jade. Ooh, you know what? I don't want this building to close and us get in trouble, so let's actually drop her outside. She should be safe, though. Let's go grab Laura. And Laura is over here. I'm kind of nervous to even look around. I'm not gonna say anything to jinx it. We're just gonna have her run back in. Okay, so need you to medic yourself. And I will probably put Alice to bed as well, to join Beep on the road to recovery. Meanwhile, Jade is napping peacefully on the ground. Was there an inn here? I don't think I've seen an inn. I believe it's just like a doctor's and yeah, basically a base, a Holy Nation base. This would be a great place to raid. Except not really. Look at all those turrets. Wouldn't it be cool if we could infiltrate this spot and like come from behind and basically knock everybody out here, and then have our people come up on the turrets and open fire? Be entertaining. Okay, Lydia. I promise this will be over soon, at least this portion of it, and we'll move on to bigger and better things in the world. Okay, let's go ahead and have Doc pick up a lot of the food here, so he can feed everybody, because he's Papa Doc. Oh, okay, I think that's all set. So that should have been all of the fires with food on them. Figure it's a little congratulations, you got a piece of meat. Okay. I will dismantle these as to make sure that I try to have as little as possible that adds to the overall lag in the game, because as you go, you keep adding things to the game. It does, you know, stack up. Normally I do a fresh import. If I have a really long game, I do a fresh import every so often, just to make sure I'm not plagued with any you know, slow performance issues. Let's go ahead and have our squad go home because we do have to meet up with the archers anyways. So the archer thing with Beep kind of threw everything threw a wrench in our plans here, but I think we're doing okay. I just need one of the girls to get better, and then we'll have enough people to carry everyone. Really, we actually Alice, once she's healed up, we can have her just leave, and we'll leave. Hey, maybe Beep will do a crime spree over here on this side of the world. Poor Beep, turning to a life of crime. No, he's just trying to feed his family, us. So that's fine. He's acting out of the goodwill of his own hive. So Lydia will bring Laura over to Jade, and they'll both hang out until one of them is conscious again. So Alice is sleeping. That's negative 41 to the chest. Jade's going to be up first. She only needs another 15 points to be conscious. Once that happens, I think I'll have all the archers go back home to rejoin everyone at the main base. Didn't quite get as far as I wanted to. Beep kind of threw a wrench in the plans there, but we were able to get him out, and he's safe. So that's really what's important here. Is this guarded? I really do hope someone's watching. This way... Oh, apparently lies spiders. Hey, so how about we do this? This seems completely safe, right? Okay, we do have guards attacking. I am going to just be an innocent bystander who is looking to maybe make a scavenge purchase here. How convenient for us. Are any more iron spiders hanging around? No, not really. Ooh, there is. Are you already dead? You're still fighting. Let's grab, we'll grab this one. And pull it into base as well. And we'll see what's on top of, or on, inside. Dang it, they don't have what I'm hoping for here. I don't want to spoil it, but basically, iron spiders can have some goodies. Now, maybe it's because it's an iron spider. Maybe it's the type of spider. There are some at certain areas of the map that I know have goodies, basically. And I'm trying to hope for some of those, but it might be the model of spider is the problem. What do you have on you? Still electronics. That's not a big deal. That's a decent amount of money. Okay, so our archers are healing up. Our main squad has made it home. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, are you guys upset? Did we not talk to you enough? Is this a raid? No. Who did I say had it? I think it's Thendu or Klob. Klob. Can you come out real quick and talk to this guy before he gets super pissed at us? Goodness, thank you. Okay, that's fine. How did you see Tanishi? He's inside the base. What is his job? His job is furnace fabric. I mean, there should have been no way from over here this guy had eyes on Tanishi whatsoever. Unless there was a corpse out here. And I don't think there was, but I can't guarantee it. Either way, Father Klob saves the day by pretending to be all holy and whatnot. We also have our refineries up. Our new refinery is up. So Hobbs and Goalies are working on that. Kai and Stork. You know what? Kai and Stork aren't doing much else right at the moment. Well, sorry, Kai is. Let's go ahead and have Stork work the refinery. And Klob, let's also have you work the refinery. That way, we have a constant supply of iron plates coming in to stack up. We also, I think I wanted to upgrade our weapons bench, and now is not a bad time because we are going to have the extra resources for it. After that, we'll also upgrade our iron refinery to Iron Refinery 2. Actually, that might be the smarter thing to do first. We'll build up a supply first, perhaps. Let's try that instead. Meanwhile, we don't actually have any building materials in progress. So, Starbuck, what are you up to these days? That's awkward. Why are you here? Is your output full? No. Oh, you don't have any more stone. Okay. Well, let's have you working on stone for a bit. And... oh god, there's that paladin. Okay. Somehow he got healed. How did he... He must have got healed by other paladins, and no one saw him get... I don't know, apparently that he's naked in our base. That's not a big deal, I guess? Question marks? Okay. Good job, Tara. What are you up to? You're operating machine, so you're bugged a bit. Let's have you work stone as well. Has anyone else got a buggy order? Says you also can't work the stone processor because it's out. The output is empty. That's fine. We'll have you work on it as soon as it starts to get input from the stones here. A bunch of escaped servants. Not too concerned about those guys here. I kind of want to put Tiny in a different squad because sometimes I take all of the... Let's do this because I normally interact directly with Beep. And I sometimes I just want to grab everyone in the squad and have them quickly respond to something. Adult, teen, pup, teen. It's not bad. They're getting big. Diana's actually getting closer to elder status. And elder, see now actually she's gotten so old that her stats are being multiplied now by 0.05. So as she gets older, her stats will continue to get stronger and stronger, which is going to be great. Diana's going to become like an unbridled killing machine at some point. I'm very excited about that. So let's see. Alice is all healed up. Let's have Alice go ahead and run over to Lydia. Jade is going to be getting up pretty soon. I've not seen anyone else come in this area at all to pester the guard, so I don't think we have any more loot to gather. Yeah, so once Jade gets up, or Alice gets over here, we'll be able to carry Laura and Jade back home. They'll recover and be fine. I'm kind of curious as to why no one is sleeping. Normally they're supposed to be, if they've got any damage, they're supposed to automatically sleep. And I'm wondering if the beds got bugged somehow. Okay, Velvet Hippos, let's have you attack as well, and this should be fine. You know, I kind of want to take the bronze group. I want to keep them on passive for a bit. I mean, if the fight escalates and it gets to our crafters, sure, they'll defend themselves. But by and large, I really want it to be our main fighters. And you know what? I think I wanted Sez. Oh, he actually does have double Naganatas. That's funny. Let's have Sez go inside and switch out his weapons for the Naginata Katana. Very cool. Ooh. Wait a minute. How did we get a number 1? Oh, maybe we're actually at that level now. I don't know how it happened because I thought it said we can only get refitted blades. Maybe if someone's skill is high enough, it can bump it over the edge. That's a refitted blade. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Let's explore that in a bit as soon as we get this repaired back up to our installed to the next level of the weaponsmith. So Sez has the best weapon we have right now. So he actually has one that's doing 0.69 damage while most of the others have a 0.62. So that's great. He's going to be kind of the starting defender of the homeland here. Yeah, why is no one sleeping? That's really interesting. Like, you saw it says just did it. So, it's just very strange. Maybe there's a special rule. I don't think it's by squad. The AI setting for sleep when injured is just enabled at all times. Characters will automatically go to bed if they have nothing else to do. Is it because of if they have medic skill? Okay, let's test that. Griffin, cancel your jobs. That's really interesting. You're not going to bed. How strange. Hand's fine. These are all kind of small injuries. We'll send Wing over. Griffin's already sleeping, and that's fine as well. Okay, that's good there. Beep, how are you up looking like? Oh, good. You're back up to normal. Let's have you come on downstairs. The archers should be close together. Alice is making her way across the Great Desert, retracing the steps of the original member of the Unyielding. Perhaps it's like a pilgrimage that all characters will have to do at some point, is retrace the steps of the founder and his dog from a status of, you know, missing an arm, of the lowest of the low, to freedom. I wouldn't call this glory just quite yet because he's, you know, sitting on top of a tiny little base. But, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so I think we're recovering on the stone front. And we are making building materials again, which is what we need there. We should be pumping out quite a few iron plates. In fact, we are. We actually have enough, I think, for... Yeah, the bottleneck is actually Thendu not being able to carry enough of those resources. Why on earth do you have so much water on you? Can you dump this? That's so weird. We'll just dump a stack of water. So he'll finish installing this. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade. How much does it cost to upgrade to a 2? Oh, okay. So, yeah, the Iron Refinery 2 only needs 1 person. And it's 100% efficiency. That's awesome. It does use up a ton of power. And in fact, it'll use 10 more power once this one gets upgraded. So it'll be, excuse me, we'll be sitting at 39 out of 50. Or we're sitting at 49 out of 50. We also need more iron plates installed here too. So we'll have to wait a bit on that. We could upgrade this to the second level. And we might need somebody else to go on the mining detail to get more iron, because we'll probably start burning through our iron very, very quickly. Okay, guys, I think this is, we're getting close. I need to just get Alice home. I think I'll do that between episodes, because she looks like she's very close. It's just over the hill here. After that, I think between episodes, I will send Alice to rejoin the main squad, or Alice and the Grey Geese here, to rejoin the Unyielding. By that time, everyone should be healed up. We'll have to see what we want to do with Beep in the next couple of episodes. We did, you know, he did get a good amount of Thievery skill up, so he's actually sitting at 12 Thievery now. Do we want to maybe send him up to World's End, or maybe do we want to have him continue to refine his skill? Now, the really high level items have a higher chance of being detected. So the realistic thing is we're going to have happen is we're going to just spam the steal button as much as we can, and he'll probably get caught, because I mean, and every time he gets caught, the steal fails, so he'll have to keep trying over and over and over again. I almost want to try breaking into buildings in this town, but holy crap, look at the guards. It's nigh impossible to get through anyone here and lockpick a door. So I might bring him back into the home front, and maybe we'll come down this way a bit with, you know, Beep the Lone Explorer. He does have really, really good speed. Is there any hive? I don't think there'll be any hive materials for sale here. Okay, also, before I forget, I don't think I can do it now. Can we make hats? You guys have been telling me forever about this, and I keep forgetting it. Okay, it is on my... Ooh, we actually can make Katu number 1 now that we've upgraded the weapon smithy. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. We'll start making some Katu number 1s probably to issue out at some point, because again, it continues to increase their skill. Maybe we'll go unlock the katana research and give that to our people instead, so that they have really good katanas and really good, not really good, it's pretty average, honestly. It's just not crap is the main point. The Katu number 1 is a basic blade, I think, but it's not salvage stuff. It's kind of almost like, I think it's like a style and a quality of the blade. So like if you had a, you know, a triple folded, you know, steel katana or something like that, it would be of a certain style. But maybe if you only did it once, it's another style. I don't know, but I think that's the equivalent of that. I want to get some hats, and I have been listening, and I've seen you guys post about it. They're basically are you all upset at me for some reason? You're just kind of chilling out here. Okay, so Laura is still unconscious. We'll pick Laura up. We'll have our group kind of mirror each other on speed. I am going to have our archers stop in Blister Hill, and I will get them hats. I swear, I swear on all things, that by the next episode, our archers will have hats, unless I can't afford it. But I'm assuming they're not going to be too expensive. But what everyone was saying is that some of the hats, especially like the straw hats or those kind of the wide-brimmed hats, they increase your perception. And your perception skill gives you a better accuracy, a better range, and a better chance to hit moving targets. So it's, all of those things are things that we want to have a bonus to. So I will get our archers some hats by the next episode. Thank you so much for that tip. Also, thank you guys so much for just your general amount of tips you've been giving me. There's a lot of stuff that's been helpful. And, you know, one of those things, like, you play a game so long, you're kind of used to your own method of playing it and your own kind of, you know, way you've learned it. So there's a lot of new things. Nice smog effect here. Maybe I'll burn a bunch of stuff and then turn this thing off. But yeah, I do appreciate it because it does help me still learn the game, even though there's always something new to learn. So I do appreciate it very much. And I think I'm going to go try to burn out a bunch of these extra things that we have here, and maybe get a couple free iron plates out of it, and reduce the amount of trash we have in our base. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode. I do look forward to seeing you in the next one with 4 more hats, and hopefully everyone's still alive and well and ready to go exploring and fighting some animals to make some money. Thank you guys so much. Take care.